As a university, Ole Miss has a rich and historic athletics legacy. And while there have been tremendous moments, men's basketball hasn't always been a big part of that tradition. But today, that changes.
This just in, at CBS Sports HQ, former Texas coach Chris Beard is the leading candidate to become the next head coach at Ole Miss.
Chris Beard and company got into town, quickly mobilized and met with the players, kept a pretty good core from Kermit Davis's group.
Our student athletes deserve the best coach, and today they got him. Rebel Nation deserves March Madness, and now they're getting it. Ladies and gentlemen, your new head men's basketball coach, Chris Beard.
Who are we? What's the plan? How are we going to get it done? I think more than anything, we're a program. We're not defined by one coach. It's not about me. It's not about one player. It's the program. We really are a family. There's a togetherness about us. We have a culture, one of the most kind of overused words in athletics right now, but we mean it. We have a culture that's based on core values, unselfishness and work and love of the game and respect. I really encourage you to get those season tickets quick. But we're going to win here, and we're going to win sooner than later, and it might happen a lot quicker than most people think.
Summer of training has been pretty much different from a lot of other summers because the overall intensity, and I would definitely say that comes from the leadership of the coaching staff that has came in.
The first moves for Chris Beard in constructing a culture was instilling his secret weapon in strength and conditioning coach John Riley. The charismatic and vocal leader set the tone for the program early on during his summer workout program.
Second group, we just went for that bike ride. I still need that pace up, okay? No walking, go together. We start together, we finish together.
He's basically one of the key parts of this program. He's the engine that keeps this train going.
I'm telling you guys, the amount of workload that we're doing, the amount of extra work you guys just coming in and wanting to get that work in, I'm telling you, probably the majority of the country, 90+%, guys, we are doing more than the next team around. I'm telling you that.
I would describe Coach Riley as a person who's going to get after you. He's going to push you. He's going to push each guy he has on the team to be their best. Coach Riley, a ball of energy.
Let's go!
Somebody who is intense, but it's fun to be around. He's the giant in the room, at any room that he walks in. He's just going to create a great vibe.
I see guys squatting 315. I see the work capacity has increased. That's the whole goal. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to increase the workload.
He's never in a bad mood. He's always trying to boost the next person's energy. If their energy is low, he's trying to cheer them up. He's all about positivity and a little bit about it.
Where's the teammate? Let's go. Where's the teammate? Let's go.
12 feet is the red, the top. 12 feet is the red right there. That's 12 feet. Come on, get up there, get up there. Get up there.
Get up, Moose.
Hey!
I tell this to our players, if you're soaking, the weight feels heavier, when you're lifting weights.
I just feel like this is like a unit thing, something that we all on the same page with, just also just having fun with it too, I feel like a lot of times when it's stuff like this, people get too much caught up in the hard work and stuff like that, but I feel like this team, we know that it's hard work, but at the same time, we still have a little fun with it too.
Life is easier when you're joyful. And a lot of people, they come to work and they're just thinking, hey, I have to wake up today and I just have to come to work. I find ways where I'm coming here to serve. There's a big difference coming to work and coming to work to serve. It's kind of one of my three pillars. Truth is freedom, service is love, and toughness is consistency. And those three pillars, if I'm able to focus on that every day with the players and the team and those that I work with, we have a chance to win and win championships.
31, it's gonna be tough, 31.
31. Here we go. Ready, set, go.
He wants you to strive and for greatness and perfect your craft. So he's a guy who's he gets onto you. He gives you motivation, tells you the good things, but he also tells you the bad things and the things that you need to correct and to be where you want to be.
He just super joy, man. Super joyful man. And somebody who just always gonna be there. I feel like Coach Riley been there for me since my recruitment started. He just a truth-telling man. He always telling me like, yo, he always gonna be here for me. Always gonna tell me the truth.
Whoever we got at the bottom needs to be just as strong as the top, all right? That's what we need in this group. What we're gonna do right now, we're gonna get a break. We're gonna hustle up to our next station. Let's go.
Let's do it, y'all.
When you're on a team, everybody has to be on the same page. But at the same time, you have different levels where players are. You have freshmen that are coming in. You have grad transfers. You have people that transferred in, people that have been here for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, grown men to young men. And I think what's important about how we focus on the players that we have and keeping us still in sync is meeting them where they are. If you treat people where they are right now, if they're not so good at this particular moment in their life, you can't really inspire people. And I think that's what really Coach Beard is great at. He's great at inspiring individuals to become the best they can be.
When it comes to toughness, guys, we need guys that can fight through. Okay, you got to get to a point where you start, man, when that doubt starts creeping in, you got to break through walls.
Coach Riley is a secret weapon because I don't think there's any other strength coach in the country that puts the time and effort into his work and his players like he does. He comes in, you're going to be in the best shape of your life. He's going to run you. He's going to get you in shape. He's going to push you in the weight room to be stronger, faster, explosive. Like everything that Coach Riley does is for you to perform your best on the court.
I told you guys in second session, we're stepping it up, right? We're going to see who after a mile run, who after sled pushes, who after all the jumps that we've done, okay? Who after all the weights that we've done can accomplish this task, okay? This is gonna be really, really hard. I really wanna see who can separate themselves from others, man.
I've seen some excitement around Ole Miss basketball at times. Marshall Henderson era, the SEC tournament championship. There were some big wins. Chris Warren's shot to beat Kentucky comes to mind. But I don't know that I've ever seen this kind of excitement around Ole Miss basketball, not just a team or a player, but the program, the future.
All right, with us, the Rebels have a brand new coach, Chris Beard, year number 1. Matthew, I'm going to start with you since you know the lay of the land. You were there with Coach Davis a year ago. What's the transition been like with the new coach?
It's been different, but it's basically like I'm in a new program.
When I came to your practice, there was a different swag in there. There was a different conversation. You were talking to your guys about when we're in the second round of the NCAA tournament. What type of expectations should Ole Miss fans have in your very first year?
The highest, period.
Yeah.
Look, it's easy to sit up here and talk about it. It's difficult to do, but there's no denying we came to Oxford, Mississippi to win, and we're not apologizing for that. Expectations are everything, and so we know it's going to be a battle. We know it's going to be a journey, but it all starts with a vision and expectations to be competitive.
Coach on three, 1, 2, 3. Despite initial offensive struggles out of the gates, the Rebels still found their way to victory number 1.
Buzzer sounds, and that's all she wrote from Oxford. Win number 1 in the Chris Beard era.
Back-to-back double-digit victories to start the season would soon be met with 3 straight matchups, coming down to the final possession.
Loses his footing. 1 second left. Throws it up. No good. Ole Miss hangs on. 2 seconds left. Loose ball. Corner again. He couldn't get the shot off. And the Ole Miss Rebels have knocked off the Sam Houston Bearcats 70-67. What a game.
Miller kicks it out. Berry for 3. No. Rebound deflected out. Wow. And the Rebels hold on again.
We're here, man. It's close, but we're here, man.
The inaugural ACC-SEC Challenge would be an all-out effort from start to finish over the Wolfpack, capped off by a career night from senior Jamin Breakthrough.
It was a thoroughly dominant defensive performance. They hold NC State to a season-low 52 points, holding to 32% shooting. They blocked 9 shots, 7 steals. Mic drop here for Ole Miss. They remain unbeaten.
Great game. We closed it out. Got a great win. Just trying to keep it rolling. 6-0, trying to get to 7. Let's do it.
Sitting at 6-0 and just outside the top 25, the Rebels would pack the pavilion and receive an addition to their roster.
Musa Cisse is eligible, the two-time Big 12 All-Defensive Team selection. In fact, he was the Defensive Player of the Year in the Big 12.
I feel good. I feel grateful to God, giving this strength to do life on the court. It's good. Look, it's too good. They're going to be flooded. Great time.
It is expected to be the 10th sellout in the 9-year history of Sandy and John Black Pavilion at Ole Miss, in part because Memphis is in town, in part because this Rebels team thinks it has something special brewing.
Left side to Morrell. Morrell's going to fire a 3. Good! He got it! And the Rebels are up 7-0 to start this game. Now he's going to loop it out. Stolen by Morrell. Down the floor to Flanagan. Goes up with a left-handed tomahawk.
The intensity is just what you expect in this Memphis-Ole Miss rivalry early.
The 7-0 Ole Miss start has been erased by a 17-2 Tiger run.
As the experienced and talented visitors push their lead to double digits, the Rebels' depth would be tested.
And mark this moment. Al Flanagan, an early seat with 3 fouls. Ole Miss's leading scorer at the 18:49 mark. It's 43-32. As he leaves the game.
Seeking a spark without their veteran scorer, the Rebels would hand the wheel over to junior Jalen Juju Murray to distribute and deliver down the stretch.
Ole Miss continues to fight back. 13-6 Ole Miss, now 15-6 since he left. And that is an explosive way to put your name in the all-time Ole Miss scorebook from Cisse. Now it's Murray with Walton all over him. Murray elevates and scores anyway. How about Murray at 5'10"?
He took over the game when he had to, and he got assists when he had to. He was such a problem because we couldn't guard him. We put everybody on him, and he got to the point with 10 seconds on the shot clock, a one-on-one up top, and won that battle.
Murray stepping inside. Murray shimmied Brown out of the way. What did he do? He drove the ball right through the nail, I'm telling you. It's Flanagan for an Ole Miss lead. Murray with a 9th assist. Ole Miss in front.
He has ignited the pavilion with his offense.
Where I grew up at, if it's no competition, there's no reason to be playing. I grew up playing a lot in parks, outside basketball, so that could kind of get a little gritty sometimes. Competition could probably get taken to the next level, but that's just how it's been since I was little.
Set up by Flanagan. Back for Murray. Nailed it!
Man, the pavilion is alive and well.
Murray drives to the baseline, 8 on the shot clock, backs up, fires and scores a deuce from the right baseline.
It's a transition from where I first came from. I feel like it's a lot of more work, but I also like it because I feel like this is something where it's like I know what I'm doing every day. Like I don't wake up not knowing what I'm doing. I wake up, I know what I'm getting into. I know what's going on. I know what's expected, and I know how my coach is gonna be.
Back to Murray. Murray with 8 seconds, splits a double team, takes it in for the layup. Got it! Jalen Murray with the deuce. Memphis has 17 seconds to work with, down 2.
Coach is going to inbound it to Quinterly. The Alabama transfer. Javon Quinterly puts up a 3. No good. And that is going to be that.
The Chris Beard magic continues.
A signature win as part of a signature week for the Ole Miss Rebels.
Been good, man. We on the best side. We got the dub. 7-0. What they gonna say now? What they gonna say now? The culture, man.
With the success you're having, guys, you're earning the right to play bigger games, bigger games, bigger games. You might not even know who we play Tuesday. It's the biggest game you've ever played because you have to duplicate what you just did, okay? So enjoy this today with your friends and family. Before you go to bed tonight, flush this out. We'll be back to work tomorrow as a team. We'll look at this one. We've got to go on to the next one. With each game, it gives you a better opportunity.
It's Friday. And we got to sign a release.
Bro, you go first team to 11, you win, all right? And then we'll get all the scores, change it, and then we'll go into the next round.
This is New York City, man. We here with playing this pickleball. This is my first time playing it. I don't even know how to play.
Got some experience in pickleball.
Ain't no
Ain't come here just to have fun. Hey, came here to compete, get a dub.
He said, no, we never won. They ain't win.
New sport, but you know what I'm saying, I'm good at winning things, so pickleball can't be that hard.
I'm pro. But that we gonna win this the whole thing. Me and my boy Cole, you know how we gonna do?
I like us.
Oh my God, I like us a lot.
Out! That's out! Let's go!
Woo!
Oh, that's our boy! That's our boy!
No, we serve. Dummy, that's game. That's game.
Yeah, he didn't let it bounce. He didn't let it bounce.
Oh, out of bounds. Yes, sir. All right.
Oh, shit.
Pickleball's tough. Yeah, put me on the top.
Except pickleball.
It don't matter. We give you tennis. I'm nice.
We just came back and beat them boys. Come on now.
We just came back and beat them boys.
Come on now.
Team 3 got 5. Team 4 got 8.
Get up there. There you go.
Ah!
12-0. 1-2-0.
Round 2. I'm looking for Coach Beard and Coach Riley.
Comeback season. We 0-2 right now, but on the final stretch, we made it to the tournament. So that's all we gotta do, man. We gotta lock in right here. We gonna catch up. That's it.
We got the 7th seed going into the tournament. It's okay, because guess what? We're gonna be that underdog. We're gonna pull the upset out.
Big slap.
Hey, easy money. That's a barbecue right here.
First annual? Yes, sir. Let's go call it. First annual.
First annual Ole Miss men's basketball pickleball tournament, and I'll present it to the grand champions.
Beard and Riley, here we go.
Pickleball was great. You know, it was my first time doing it. Didn't get the results we expected. Coach Berry gonna go around talking about he won it. His teammate won it.
I lost some calories this morning. About to put them back in. Howdy toddy.
So you may think, having pickleball, it's an easy man's morning, or cornhole, or playing paintball, which are some of the activities that we've done. But we're playing for a trophy. That's important. When we go bowling, we have a trophy ready, and it means something to our program.
Here they show you the way you can compete, not only with basketball, but just in other ways that just keep your mind just wanting to compete and always just thinking in that mindset that you gotta win. Each school has a different way of, training and doing things, and here it's an up-tempo. We're constantly working multiple times a day, getting the work in. We lifting heavy, getting running in, we conditioning at a high rate.
Obviously everybody can say they're competitive, but if you don't do all the things you do to win at the end of the day, then you're not really a competitor.
I'm a big supporter of competition. I always like to compete. I don't never like to lose, so I guess that's what me and Coach Veer have me eye-to-eye at.
Gets it to Murray, Rebels with a steal. Murray loops it low to Cisse for another dunk. Murray gives it up, gets it back for a 3. There you go. Brandon Murray's 1 for 1 on the year, boys and girls. Back out to Morrell. Bang!
The winning ways of Ole Miss can be attributed to the secrets in the dirt. A mentality focused on doing the hard work and embracing being uncomfortable.
Secret in the dirt is simple. A lot of people ask, how do you become successful? And that just explains it. It comes from the dirty work, doing all the little things, all the small things that a lot of people that don't want to do each and every day. So just waking up with a sense of urgency and a sense of direction.
It's just a process, you know. You never get stuck with being complacent. You're always working. The process get redundant. You had to have a routine. Just consistently putting in that work day in and day out, and the results will eventually show.
You have to dig that dirt, you know. You have to love being in the mud and getting your hands dirty.
I feel like when they say the secret's in the dirt, it don't never stop. Like, it's always gonna be a next level you could get into, and you know, you just gotta keep building up from there.
If you shy away from work, hard work, and consistent hard work, this isn't the place for you. We have no chance, we have no substitute, okay, for hard work. You know, this is it. You know, the hard work is everything to us. And it starts with our head coach and Chris Beard, his work ethic, him staying in the office late at night, him trying to find any little edge over the competition to win, his competitiveness. You know, it starts with our head coach, and you know, and it trickles down to everybody else. And so that secret's in the dirt is all about working hard.
And the Ole Miss Rebels matched their best start in program history. Winning at 95-78, they go undefeated in non-conference play and move to 13-0 on the season. Pretty incredible.
The historic start to the Chris Beard era places the program inside the top 25 rankings for the first time since January of 2019. As conference play approaches, the culture in Oxford continues to lay its foundation.
To have basically that kind of crowd without the students being in class, I think speaks a lot for where we're heading. We've been doing it with consistency, so this last 2 or 3 home games here in the Pavilion have been a home court advantage, so super appreciative.
Undefeated in conference play, man. What we got to do now is just translate into the conference time, man. It's time to lock in, get back in the lab, man.
13-0, man. Let's get ready for conference play. We got Tennessee first. It's official.